Hello and welcome to Pro Luxury Exhibitions. Today we'll be talking about another celebrity and their lifestyle. David Adedeji Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, is a Nigerian-American singer, record producer, and songwriter. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Davido Music Worldwide Entertainment. He's one of the Nigerian artists making waves in a mainstream music industry. Before we get into the juicy details properly, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notifications by hitting the bell button. All right then, let's get into the video. David Adedeji Adeleke, or Davido as he is usually called, is the last born of 5 siblings and the second son of the Adeleke family. His father is a famous Nigerian billionaire, Dr. Adedeji Adeleke, and Vero Adeleke, his late mother, was a Nigerian university lecturer until she passed. David was born on the 21st of November 1992 in a hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, but he grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. He attended the British International School in Lagos and moved back to the U.S. at 16 to study at Oakwood University, Alabama. His course of study was business administration. Totally unrelated to music. Yeah, you might be wondering how he eventually got into music. We're getting right into that. While he was at Oakwood, he got musical equipment and learned how to make beats. He formed a music group, KB International, with his cousins SINA, RAMBO, and Be Red. David dropped out of Oakwood to go into music full-time. He then moved to London to work on his vocals. In 2011, he returned to Nigeria to further his music career, but met pushback from his father. They eventually reached an agreement, and out of respect for his father, Davido enrolled in Babcock University in Ogun State, Nigeria. While in the university, he started working on his debut album, Omo Baba OLOWO, which is Yoruba for son of a rich man, and this eventually got him his popular nickname, OBO Baddest. He graduated with a music degree in July 2015 due to the influence of Dr. Adeleke, as this university had no music department till David's father paid for one. Man, that's something right there. Davido released Omo Baba OLOWO in July 2012, before which he dropped 4 singles off the album, Back When, Dami Duro, Ikuro, and Overseas. He featured artists like Neito C, Be Red, Ice Prince, Sina Rambo, K-Switch, and Two-Face Idibia. Some of the producers that worked on this album were Malik Berry, Spellz, Gospel on the Beats, Dr. Frabs, and others. The song that brought him into the spotlight was Dami Duro, which he dropped in October 2011, and it remains a beautiful throwback hit today. David continued to release singles after his debut album. He dropped 3 singles in 2013. First was one of his hit songs of that era, Gobi, in February. Next was One of a Kind, which was released in May. Both songs were produced by Shizzi, and their videos were shot in South Africa. The third song was Skelewu. This song was dropped in August, and Davido did some promotion on the song by releasing a dance video for people to jump on and learn. Suppose Skelewu was released in this TikTok era. In that case, there'd have definitely been a proper Skelewu challenge. Apart from the dance video, an official video was shot in London and was released in October. In February 2014, he dropped another hit, I. This was one of the popular love songs in Nigeria at the time. Later that year, in April, he collaborated with Kona Crooners Mafakizolo to release Teshleti, Good Life. This was his first international collaboration, and this song encouraged more Nigerian artists and producers to infuse the South African sound into their music. Also, that same year, he collaborated with some other African stars like Sarkodie, Lola, Casa, Tiwa Savage, and Diamond Platinumz to create a DSTV campaign song, Africa Rising. His next standalone single was Offends Me, featuring American rapper Meek Mill, and was released on June 9, 2015. Davido announced his upcoming album, The Baddest, set to be released on June 15, but was rescheduled to October 10 the same year. He got producers like Don Jazzy, Shizzi, Spellz, Young John, Kiddominant, and others to be part of his project. The 20-track album was set to feature local artists like Don Jazzy, E-Square, and Runtown, and international artists Meek Mill, Akon, Trey Songz, Whale, DJ Bucks, and Uhuru. The next big move was signing a record deal with Sony Music Entertainment. He made the announcement in January 2016, and it was met with different reactions, but it was a done deal regardless. Shortly after, he started his own label, Davido Music Worldwide, generally known as DMW. The record has grown to be one of the biggest in Nigeria, with so many signees that are doing so well in the music industry, like Mayerkun, Peruzzi, Dreamo, Laya, and others. Within the same year, he signed a deal with RCA Records, and in October he dropped an EP, Son of Mercy, a 5-track body of work with his singles How Long, Gbagbe, Oshi, and Coolest Kind in Africa. In 2017, Davido dropped 3 hit singles, If, Fall, and Fia. He dropped If first in February. It was written and produced by Nigerian singer, songwriter, and producer Tekno. Recording industry of South Africa, RZA, certified the song Platinum. It also won 2 awards at the Headies in 2018, Song of the Year and Best Pop Single. Next up was Fall, which was released in June. This song was also certified platinum by the RZA. The music video for Fall dropped, and it exceeded 100 million views. His last song in 2017 was Fia, and it was released in November. It got 2 Headies nominations, Song of the Year and Best Pop Single. Davido won awards that same year, Best African Act and Best Worldwide Act at the MTV Europe Music Awards, EMAs. He later dropped a Fia remix with Stefflon Don in March 2018. In April 2018, OBO released a single, Assurance, dedicated to his girlfriend, Chioma, as one of her 23rd birthday gifts. He won a BET Award for Best International Act. He had a couple of international performances, like his performance at the Made in America Festival. Davido dropped another single, Blow My Mind, featuring superstar Chris Brown. It was a win for him and the Nigerian music industry. He later dropped his second album and third body of work, A Good Time. Before that, he had previously released a single off the album, Risky, which featured Popcan. This album also contains previously released songs Blow My Mind, Assurance, Fall, and If. The album featured a few international acts like Chris Brown, Summer Walker, and Gunna. His next project was A Better Time, an 11-track album that featured acts like Tiwa Savage, Nicki Minaj, Nas, Young Thug, and Lil Baby. It was dropped in November 2020. Before then, he released a single off the album, Femme. This single was the unofficial anthem of the End SARS protests in Nigeria. This album did a lot of numbers, and he continued to put out good music. His most recent song, which dropped in March 2022, is Stand Strong, and he featured Sunday Service Choir. The Dami Duro crooner has 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. He was engaged to the mother of his son, Chioma Rowland, but the relationship has allegedly been called off. Now, let's go into his celebrity lifestyle, his net worth, and sources of income. Davido is one of the richest artists in the Nigerian music industry, and he is known for his lavish lifestyle. Although he comes from a wealthy family, he makes his money from his music, shows, and endorsement deals. As of 2022, his net worth is an estimated $19.7 million, which is about $8.2 billion. He charges between $100,000 to $300,000 for international shows, while for local shows, his charges are within the $10 million to $40 million range. As for endorsement deals, he has signed contracts with big companies like MTN, Guinness Nigeria, Infinix Mobile, Martel, and others. Davido sure knows how to spoil himself. He has 3 mansions, 2 at Lekki, Lagos State, and 1 in Georgia, USA. His first Lekki mansion has a jacuzzi, a well-equipped gym, a swimming pool, and a basement. The singer has over 5 exotic cars in his garage, ranging from his Bentleys and Audis to his Mercedes and Range Rovers. He also has a Chevrolet Camaro GS, Toyota Land Cruiser, Porsche Panamera Turbo S, and a Rolls-Royce Cullinan 2019. As much as he loves to live the good life, Davido also uses his money to help those that need it. His most recent act of charity was in November 2021. He asked his friends and fans to send him $1 million each, and he raised $201 million in total. He then added $50 million to it, and he formed a team to help distribute the money to registered orphanages across Nigeria. This was a very commendable act by the artist. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more exciting videos from us, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, please turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on our exciting luxury lifestyle videos. You should also check out other videos on our channel. Till next time on Pro Luxury Exhibitions, bye.